From the crossroads of America, we're at the center of Indianapolis, Indiana, as we get a look here at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Indianapolis Colts. Punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go from Indy. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play fake here, Smith. Has a man on target to Thornton. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Hey, here we go, hey.
The tight end in motion now. And the first carry here for Ashton Genty. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. And this got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hey, we go, Salon! Hey, we go, Salon!
Another give here to Genty. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This one's caught. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive.
Here we go.
Smith on fourth down. He's got it. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Headed out right. His first throw is an interception. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
300%.
Shotgun snap to Smith. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Carlson's kick is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Deputy Lions. 18 Cardinal.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact. You couldn't do it.
Gain of 26 yards there. And it'll be 1st down, Colts.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Come on, go!
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. On the move, past the 40. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Tag! 18 Cardinal.
They go again with Taylor. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line. Defense all over this one.
No gain on the play.
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Raiders will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Smith. This is a heater going deep. Big gain downfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, Raiders.
Here we go. No balls.
Blitz coming for Smith. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go. No ball.
The play fake. Now Smith to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're to the end of one. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Shotgun give here to Genti. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. This could have been much more exciting.
Colts going in the dime look. 3rd down, 6 DBs out there. They'll air it out on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds, or he can get the first down.
Carlson's kick is good. And special teams convert to get them a little something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good to get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Raiders kick kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
At the 43-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And they drop him right after that catch. He's down at the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Colts.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You know, as a quarterback, you got to give your man enough space to make that catch inbounds. That was off just enough to carry him to the sideline before he could establish possession.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Third and 1.
They're going to turn to Taylor on 3rd down. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something, an injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series, quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Now Richardson on 4th down. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. And he can't do it himself. He's stopped behind the line. We've got a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
There we go.
Back to Genty. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
And the Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Genty from the gun. And that's good for a gain of 5. Pretty pay. They're going to take him down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Smith on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Jay, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And some excellent work to drive him all the way out past the 30-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Yards on the play.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Richardson. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Thrown deep towards the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Richardson on 3rd. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this. Richardson to throw again. On the move, headed right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Hits his running back. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On 1st down, Genty. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Offense in the hurry-up here.
A 6-yard pickup.
From the gun, Smith. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 40.
Smith on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. Gets this down inside the 35. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Straight ahead with Genty. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Looking to throw, Smith. Buying some time right. He's running with it. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half.
A 40-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Returnable from the 1. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Fields this one at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Forced that to his right. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a 29-yard gain. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Mustang 19. Ready.
On first down, it's Richardson. Rolling left, buying some time. On the run, deep down the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Raiders get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action. Here's Smith. Pass caught by Jack Besh. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Las Vegas first down.
Check 58.
On first down, here's Smith. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This is Genty on 2nd. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and 2.
Smith looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Completed to his running back. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Genty on the give. He's headed right. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
And off to Genty. He's got it in the red zone. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Smith. This one finds Thornton. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
From the gun on third, it's Smith. Finds Gentry underneath. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders push their lead further to